what this is, Amber?
There's nothing quite like the house you grew up in.
Sweet memories.
It's a 45.
Amber knows.
It's a very small record.
Visiting her mom today.
Well, this was Skip's office. It's now my office, or actually it's our family office, family business.
Finding stuff in the closets.
That's a pretty great picture.
Most everything reminds her of her dad.
It's my father's ring.
You just think we're all going to be around forever.
Gigi's husband and Amber's dad, Skip, loved the family business. They lost him a little over a year ago.
I know that this is all I've ever wanted to do my entire life.
They're taking it over.
Now, stepping in,
So my first experience with a 45.
even though the family is spread all over North Texas.
We have a large family.
This is it, folks. This is the place you've been looking for.
Like WC,
I like helping people.
patrolling out in Crandall.
You only get that combat V
His dad, Bill,
if you earn this medal under fire.
a retired Navy SEAL instructor and Vietnam veteran out in Heartland.
6 months with SEAL Team 1 and 3 months with UDT 13.
I do not only work 24 days a year.
That family
I have
business
a full-time job outside the fair.
brings all of them together for 24 days.
We work extra hard 24 days out of the year.
Right over here, right over here.
And chances are you know it well. And their last name,
That I've been getting mustard-colored nails.
Fletcher.
This is the home of the original Fletcher State Fair Corny dog.
It overjoys me.
Oh, yes.
As
there are
in
others.
Fletcher's Corny
I
dog.
lived up in Alaska for 16 years. I even ran up into people up there that knew what Fletcher's Corny dogs were.
That delightful, delectable corn-covered hot dog treat.
You've
made
probably waited in this line at the State Fair of Texas. Just look at it. This is what waiting all year for something looks like.
Every year going to the state fair, it's an institution. Before you walk any further past Big Tex, you have to stop and get a Fletcher's Corny dog. It's an annual ritual.
You might think the Fletchers have it made.
That was my grandfather, Neil Fletcher.
Amber's grandfather invents the Corny dog, almost as famous as Big Tex himself.
It's been 80 years of one thing after another.
But the measure of this family reads like a recipe. Great success. Add inconceivable tragedy.
Just to kind of stir it up a little bit.
Blend. The family recipe for sticking together is a mixture of all that life has to offer.
I think it's good.
And I had a son, Rodney, and a few years later, Rodney was killed in an automobile accident when he was 17.
That batter has a binder. Love.
Later on, as in all families, you know, there's tragedies that happen, and we've lost the other two boys, you know, to different reasons.
Skip and Gigi adopted Amber and Aaron later in life,
It's who I am. It's my family.
So fortunate that we still have Aaron and Amber.
who now swim in uncharted territory.
This is something that, I've really wanted for a lot of years.
Here you go, sweetie. Thank you so much.
A mobile Fletcher's trailer,
She's ready for her corn dog.
open outside of fair time.
The Dallas institution that's brought joy to millions of people.
For 30 years, I watched my father run this company.
I think these are the best corn dogs I've ever had.
It's because of this big Texas family that, for some reason, we take pictures of ourselves with a Fletcher's, documenting our first stop, last stop, sad face in a long line to get one,
Mustard is the only
happy
way.
after,
Yeah.
really happy. We post artsy pics of the dog itself with just ketchup, just mustard, mustard and ketchup, or neither. At night, in the day, in the rain, baby's first Fletchers, group shots, and after shots. It doesn't get much better than you, Big Tex, and a Fletcher's.
He loved it. I mean, he lived the fair.
They all miss Amber's dad, Skip.
There wasn't a day that went by where he didn't tell me how much he loved me and my brother and how beautiful I was. And
His dog, Cousteau,
well, we don't wanna
misses
get in
him
trouble.
terribly.
He'd ask every day, "Where's my dog?"
When the State Fair of Texas is quiet, the Fletchers are stirring
This spot down here is going to be the new fire station.
and rolling and grateful that their family tradition
She likes the stick.
is most likely yours too.
She'll figure it out.